Yes, you read that right, and welcome to the first part of the Chasing Copenhagen series. That is gonna be a 16-week journey of me going to race my, second full marathon in Copenhagen in May this year. Because I am always a competitive person, I always want to challenge myself, especially when it comes to sports. And so last year, when I was thinking whether I was ready to do my first, not first, but like second full marathon, I was looking up what should I do, where should I go, and I saw that this was one of the top choices that I had because it is a pretty flat course, which is good for me, and it's also during springtime in Denmark in May, so the weather will be pretty good, and it's not a world major as well, so I didn't have to take a long process of joining the lottery and wondering whether I would get it or not. You know, the moment I kind of signed up for this, I got it right away. So I was really happy with that. And I thought, yes, this would be a pretty good starting ground for approaching this full marathon distance. And so I've already started training with it. I am using Runner as my training app at the moment. I'm not sponsored by them, but I do think it's a pretty good and reliable app for planning your workouts, planning your training days out if you don't really have time or like experience to do that. And I've used it for pretty long, almost a year and a half now. I think it's really good. It helps me a lot, and I've really put a lot of more mileage and speed into my training preferences. And so with that, I have already started training since last year. So I'm kind of in maybe like 3 weeks in. It's going pretty good. I can see a lot of progress made in my runs, especially in my pace, considering that I had to compensate a lot from my previous hamstring injury that I've had for about 2 to 3 months. It was a painful time, but you know, you kind of have to learn a lot from these moments and not to be bogged down by injury, and know that you are able to come back up, you're able to build your fitness and your power and your ability to, you know, do the things that you want to do again. And so this is kind of what this series is about. It's about not just being perfect, not just being fast, but it's about believing in yourself and knowing that you can come back from anything, even if it's an injury, and you can really make yourself proud, especially when it's doing something as hard as a full marathon like this. So I'm gonna be documenting as much as I can for this series. There'll be some trainings, of course a lot of long runs, and also some B races in between, like half marathons and even 10Ks, just to kind of see where my fitness is leading up to the race. And I hope to bring you guys along on the journey when I'm getting there on race day itself as well. I think it's gonna be really exciting. I really can't wait to share it with you. And if you guys are training or looking to do something very big for your next race goal as well, I would encourage you to believe in yourself and to know that you can do it. You can do all the things that you want to do in life. Only if you really put the work in, believe in yourself, and know that whatever the result is, the journey that gets you there, that's the important part. I appreciate all the support and feedback that you guys have brought to this channel so far. I hope to continue on with the good work, and hopefully you guys would just continue to enjoy this channel. And with that, let's skip ahead to the long run day that I had just this past weekend, which was a 20K run. Let's see how it goes.
What is the maximum number of poops that you've done leading up to a run or a race? Well, I just had to do 4 today, but that's not even my maximum. I think my current max is 5 before a race. That was quite a world record, I think. What's yours? Currently about 1 month into my training, and I've increased mileage and some paces as well. And I do feel that some parts of my body are sore. I'm getting to that stage where I kind of have to get over the hump. Like my calves at the moment, they do feel kind of sore, kind of beaten up. But I think it's just like Ren to Japan said, you gotta teach it, you gotta adapt the legs to the mileage and the workload. Of course, I still want to be sensible. I don't want to go too far to the point where I get injured, and so you gotta be smart about it. Definitely want to train hard, but maybe you gotta train a little smart as well. I'm actually supposed to be doing a 20k easy steady run today, but I have a relay race at night and it's gonna be exciting, I know, but that's why I'm probably just gonna do like 17 or 18 because I don't want to overcook myself before the race. I'm definitely gonna be shooting as well for that, so do catch that video when it's out. First official race. Yeah, I think it's gonna be fun, especially running with a team. You know, you never know what happens, but I think this year it's all about taking chances, taking risks, especially with the Copenhagen build-up. I'm definitely taking more risk, and it's scary, I know. A lot of things can go wrong, but I'm not someone to sit back and wonder what if. So thanks to your support that I can do this. Hopefully I'll bring good stuff for you. I have failed countless times in my life, and I can kind of just name all of it really. When I was in high school, I wanted to be a video game designer. Didn't even get started on that. When I was in uni, didn't get top of my class, didn't do well for assignments. I was basically like in the middle of the pack. Came out to work, wanted to be a writer, director, wanted to work in movies, TV shows, things like that. I mean, I did a few things, but pretty much just failed at that as well. And didn't really had a relationship before my current wife, so I kind of did fail in that sense. Then went to work in a cafe, did all right. Wanted to start my own, failed at that as well. So the only thing that I am pretty proud of is my marriage at this moment. But what I'm trying to say is there are many times that I failed, yes, but do I regret doing them? No. I think what I would regret most is not doing something or not pursuing or achieving something. That to me is something that I resonate with the most, which is not even trying. So with this build, I'm trying to do things that I've not done before, trying to reach a certain level that I'm not there yet, but I know I can be. I know I have the grit, the determination, the passion. I know I want to be there. I know it's what I want. Whether I can do it or not, I don't know, but I want to try. At least I want to try it. You know, that's pretty much what life is, right? It's not really about success or failure. It's just about trying.